the wholesome logo. That's a really scary face. Wow, okay. We won't repeat that. The logo has come and gone. I want to tell you about some of my favorite mommy and me date ideas. My son has been baking and baking to get some allowance money he doesn't normally get. And I've been trying to figure out why. He finally told me he wanted to take me on a date for ice cream. Just me and him. This was his thing. Don't know where he came up with this, but this was his important thing. And it got me thinking about fun things that I purposely do. They're mommy and me dates. And I tell him they're mommy and me dates. They're, oh, we're going to go on mommy and me date. We're going to go have fun. And one of the first things we do, obviously, is we love to go get an ice cream cone. And this could be in the dead of winter or in the heat of summer. In the winter time, we'll go to an ice cream store that's nearby. And we'll go get a cone. We'll often get like little soft serve cones or just a really tasty ice cream that we want to share. Sometimes we'll get a sundae with hot fudge sauce, and we'll sit and we'll chat, and he'll tell me stories, and it's just a wonderful time to connect one-on-one, to put away all the distractions of things that need to be done at home or things at work that have to be accomplished, and just to focus on each other, you know, to get to know each other. I think it's lovely because part of parenting is to constantly get to know one another because our children are changing all the time. They are growing and shifting and moving around and developing ideas and thoughts that we had no idea they were working on until we sit down and talk with them. So that's my favorite mommy and me days. We go out for a little ice cream treat. I love it. I think it's pretty fun. It fills my heart. So another thing that we do as mommy and me dates is we will do yoga together. And I love doing this. It is full body combat basically while doing yoga, but it makes my son so happy because he knows it's something that I love to do and that I'll often be like, shoo, I want to go do yoga. So when I include him and we can do ridiculous poses and, you know, stick our legs up and, you know, go down and do a cobra or stick one arm over here, he thinks it's so much fun. It teaches him that exercise is fun, that it's a part of life. It lets us connect and do silly things together. It's kind of like wrestling, but without the aggression. So I think that's wonderful. Anything that can be play and get energy out, but without kind of going manic and wild like little preschoolers can, you know, little 4-year-olds can kind of lose sight of reason really frequently. So something we like to do is we'll often come in here and we will put blankets up. I'll put pillows. Sometimes we do this in the living room or the back of the sofa. And we make a big, beautiful fort and we tell stories. We make a fun, wonderful story. I love making up tales and epic fairy tales and songs that go with our stories. And my son has started making up little stories too. They kind of grow out of tales I've told him, or he makes up his own ones, and it is wonderful to see us play back and forth with imagination and spend our mommy and me time, you know, interacting and being playful and learning about using our minds to make all these beautiful worlds. I think it's so much fun, and my little monkey adores it. He just loves, you know, sitting in a fort, telling stories, hearing stories, and then crushing the fort and making me rebuild it. But, you know, that's part of it. One of our absolute favorite mommy and me days is to go on dragons. And this gets us outside no matter the time of year. We will go when there is snow on the ground. We will go when it is raining. We put on our outdoor gear and we go on dragons. We go through the woods. We might go for a dragon hunt to the beach. And we look for them and we look for signs of dragons. And we have all sorts of stories made up about this that are just so gleeful and fun. And he loves it. I hear him telling people, yeah, we're going to go dragon hunting yesterday. And we saw a stick that was chewed on. It must have been a dragon. I love that. I love using magic and play to get us outside, get us moving, looking at nature, and noticing little details that might escape us otherwise. That bring so much joy, that are so much fun. Because that's fundamentally why I do these mommy and me dates, is for us just to have fun together, you know? There's no schedule of like what we have to do when we do a mommy and me date. I'm just telling him that he is the most important thing in that moment to me. We are going to go and do a mommy and me date. And I think even at this young age, he knows that, you know? It lets him differentiate when mom is working or when mom is cleaning, you know, when mom is cooking, right? But this is time for just us. It's us to be together and to talk and to play and to focus on each other, which is so important because I feel like so many kids go through life not realizing that they are their parents' sole focus, because we're so busy trying to keep all the balls in the air and juggling everything that we forget to remind our kids that they are a priority. That's why we're juggling all these things. And mama and me dates are the way that I kind of reinforce that with him from a really young age, and he loves it. He thinks it's wonderful. So hopefully this inspires you to go out and do a daddy and me date, a mommy and me date, to go connect with your kids one-on-one, because even though we think, and we're doing everything for our kids, sometimes they just need us to calm down, to slow down, and to be present with them, and to have fun being present with them, and to do something joyful together that makes them feel special and loved. I will see you all over my Instagram between this video and the next. I don't know why that's the next video. That could be the next video too. I don't know. The next videos. If you haven't already, go click down in the description box. Check out my merch store. I have all my t-shirt designs, all my awesome Mommy and Me hat designs. Go grab yourself some. It's a great way to support the channel, and I love seeing photos of you all wearing them. You rock. Thank you, Biscuits, for being some of the best viewers on all of these